Yeah, man. This is man. I don't know. Words can't express this, man. This is a privilege and an honor, man.
That runs both ways.
What is it about 20 years, 25, 30? Because it was 1990 that I met you in Lewisburg, K Block.
And then I went to, I stayed there until 94.
Yeah, so I went upstairs.
Yeah.
I was on my way to get another prosecution.
Where'd you go?
I went to upstate New York, West District of New York, Buffalo.
Yeah, I went
Niagara Falls. They gave me some money laundering charge.
I went to Allenwood.
Yeah.
Me and Rudy Williams.
That's my man, Rudy.
Yeah,
man. Little Rudy came in Lewisburg.
Yeah. So we went from out to Allenwood, then we left from Allenwood, we went to Atlanta together.
Yeah.
And he's home and he's doing well.
Yeah, I spoke to Rudy a few times, man.
He's doing well.
He wrote his book. I read his book.
There you go.
Yeah. Did he get to put it in a movie form yet?
He didn't put it in a movie form, but he's doing plays.
Oh yeah, I gotta get in touch with Rudy. I spoke to him one time, but the dude I went through to speak to him is not a dude too much that I deal with, but I was able, and then I lost his number, so I'll talk to you about that.
Rudy's number.
You tell Rudy.
Yeah, I'll get
But
it.
yo, man, it's listen. You know what? In all honesty and sincerity, this right here, to know somebody from the other side, somebody that has standard integrity, principles, and morals, and as a Jamaican, you know that's what we go for.
Absolutely.
It's not anybody we deal with, and I've always seen you from afar, and I thank Sue Hampton from the Dawn Diva, man. She's a little jewel.
Yeah, she is.
Sue is something special.
Yeah.
She is funny,
Funny.
and she is engaging.
Yeah.
And one thing I believe that when she deals with somebody as far as helping, she's sincerely.
She's all in.
And
She
that's
is.
what she is. And
Yeah,
there's
she's
another
all in.
brother that she's been helping, and I take my hat off to her. But the beautiful thing was I seen you at her party. I came in there, and my wife, I said, yo, where's up? She's from Jersey, my wife. She said, there he is over there. I said, how you know it was him? Because I know. I said, what you mean because you know? So you know, yo, but it was funny, man, for real. That's why when you would sit down, look, I came in the back, and I'm standing around, and I seen you, and I had to come and give you an embrace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How a man meet a man, you know, back in the days it was a handshake. Remember?
Absolutely, yeah.
And you could tell the integrity of whatever. But
We took a bunch of pictures.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the good thing about it, man, I like your movement. I like what you're doing. You didn't just talk about it because in the penitentiary, you spoke to the youngsters.
Absolutely.
And you were one against, just like Guy Fisher had given me 3 advice when I was in Leavenworth. He said, educate yourself, stay out of prison politics, and learn your legal work, and that's what I did.
He gave you good money. That was great money.
You were one that brought peace. You were not about black on black crime. You was about all the youths be coming together, unite together. Because I'm a Garvey, Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
Marcus Garvey said in order for us to have our own, we have to have our own schools, our own banks, our own
Absolutely. I'm 100% behind that.
everything, so we can teach our children.
Empowerment.
And you came home, and that's what you've been infusing, man. And you've been conveying to society. Now, I just want to say, a lot of us come home, we don't be consistent. We get caught up in the hype. You know?
No, this is, they say you got to walk it like you're talking, you know?
That's a fact.
And I talked it in the joint, but my intention was as soon as I got to the street to hit the ground running, you know? And that's what I did. I had a city that was receptive. I stepped into an infrastructure that I had already established while I was inside the jail. And I stepped into a political arena that was also receptive. You know, the mayor, the chief of staff, all of them worked for me hand in glove, you know, to let me implement some of the things that I wanted to implement in addressing our at-risk justice impact youth. So I go into the youth house twice a week, and I bring in what they call credible messages. Brothers that was formerly in the mix. Some of them still, they're not in the mix, but they still consider shot callers amongst these different gangs. And I bring them in there, and we talk with the kids, man.
What is the requirement for that? Because I was able to go to Rikers Island through Lala Anthony. That's I got it, but that is the feel that I love, that I would want to do.
I know they got Spofford in New York.
Yeah, but it's so much gate. You know, being that I'm on the Jersey side, it's so much gatekeepers, man. I've been through many different places, and I sat. And then again, I don't know.
Let me see. Let me
but
try and put somebody in New York.
If, however,
Yeah.
you can, you even if it's on this side or that side, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I don't claim I'm a lover of the universe.
Absolutely.
Right now. And when I was inside, I spoke to, like I said, I became a paralegal. I became a cook, a physical trainer. I'm one of the 19 that started the suicide prevention because we started in Lewisburg.
Absolutely.
That's prevalent to this day. I became a tutor, and then I took public speaking in Lewisburg, and I ended up teaching public speaking. I used to talk to the young graduates. If you can, and I'm telling you sincerely, bring me in, even through however vetting or whatever, I have no problem. Or whatever. Like I said, that's what I do. And I always tell God that bring those in my midst that you want. I don't too tough to navigate. If a dude got one foot in the streets and all that, I can't do that. Why? Because I'm just, until a person gets an 8x10 cell, you don't know what. It's one thing that God give man that's free, that was his liberty. When that was taken away from us, them 8 in that 8x10 cell, when an officer, you have someone sick, demented minds that want to strip search you for no reason, tell you what to do, when to do. So with that said, man, it's a privilege that if you can, if you can bring me in the game, like they say, bring me in the game, coach. Bring me in the game. That's what I want. Yeah, put me in the game. I'm about. It don't matter. I'm not a geographic time.
You already know that, baby.
I'm not a geographic time. We all from the human race. That's what I'm on.
You remember a brother named Norman? Jamaican boy.
Yeah.
Like, you know where he's at?
I don't know where he's at right now. I heard the name.
They call him Budabai.
Budabai home, but I don't know where. I can find out for you.
Would you please?
I can find out for you.
Yeah.
You know,
That's my man.
Like I said, man, it's a great privilege and honor, man. All right, and so forth.
Man, it's been my pleasure, homie. You always been 100%, man.
You gotta keep it straight, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, anybody that know me, like I said, I can't lie to people.
Yeah.
And that's what they used to say, yo, he burned down, he this, he shut down. But real men recognize.
Absolutely.
Because they say, I caught a 1 to 3 in the system because I was on the front line for dudes. Snitch hunting. And like I said, I was misled in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Because, some dudes know a dude is not right, but they deal with him because they soft press him. See, because people don't talk about that.
I went through that.
People don't talk about that.
I seen them do that. I seen them do that to guys.
And another thing that they don't talk about in the system is you got guys that go to trial, have a big case, but then they'll come in the system and work with the police. Now, what you call that? And there is people within from New York side, the Jersey side, the tri-state side that knows who's who, what's what. They know that a lot of stuff on the social media is fake.
Yeah.
But you're one of the ones that's amongst the elites, sir, and I just want to let you know. In fact, somebody said you was a Larry Hoover on the East Coast. I know that's a big test, but hey, it is what it is, man. Because certain names, you see, names, my grandfather always told me, reputations are like fine china. Once it's broken, it's hard to put back together. With that, I've talked too much, man. We're here in Starbucks. We had a meet. I had to call him. I was in Jersey, and I had to reach out to him.
You get all of that?
Get all that, man. Don't cut like